Well, Bill 21 is an interesting story because I was Premier of Quebec when this issue first arrived. And there was a very intense debate in Quebec about what the Supreme Court called reasonable accommodations for Canadians who had religious beliefs. And the debate became very negative and very, I felt, was going in the wrong direction. So I named a commission called Bouchard-Taylor. They produced a report. And in that report, for the first time, they made a recommendation that my government should outlaw religious symbols. They said you should do this. And I said no, that I wouldn't do it. And I said no because this was contrary to the Quebec Charter of Rights and the Canadian Charter of Rights. I want you to know something. That was unpopular. Because most, and people in Quebec, you know, the Francophones who live in Quebec, who are a minority within North America, always have an anxiety about their future, their language, their culture. So this law is very popular right now. But before I get to that, I want you to know I stood up out of a question of principle and said, I'm not going to do this. And yes, it may be popular, but I'm not going to do it because I don't believe in it. And because when we're talking of rights, you want a leader who's going to stand up. Now, when Bill 21 came into law, I was out of politics and I was asked about it, and I said I disagreed. This was way before this campaign ever started, or the question of me running. I spoke to it then. So this isn't a new position. What I'm saying now is this. We know the law is popular in Quebec. We know that Quebecers are worried about their future, their language. We know that. I'm not going, and I acknowledge that. And I think there are ways of addressing those issues that do not need it, that don't require that we do something like Bill 21. So I'm not going to push anyone into court. But if this issue goes to the Supreme Court of Canada, my government will speak to the issue. Now, other candidates say they won't. I'm thinking of Mr. They said, no, I'm not. I'm going to be neutral. My government on an issue like this, for everyone who is concerned about the rights of minorities, is not going to be neutral. I will stand and speak on behalf of Canada. And I'm not going to do it in an aggressive way towards, but I will, and Canadians should know they will always be able to count on me, on their Prime Minister, to defend them and to defend these rights.